Now it's our turn to be the OP class. Just instant Scrap Imp. Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, by the way, greetings. Basilisk is pretty good too. I guess we take this. Ooh, I do like Afterlife Attendant. The only thing is like, you kind of want to be selective with your spells when you have a Scrap Imp, because like Hellfire Scrap Imp is horrific anti-synergy. I'm gonna do it. Sometimes you don't get enough 2-drops, it feels like right now. Immediately 4-stick 2-drop. I thought you're not supposed to get this in non-weapon classes anymore. Maybe they didn't adjust this one. Pterodax is okay, I guess. Take a ping. I thought this was like the wrong card or something. That's the win rate of Ethereal Og Merchant? Holy shit. Pings are good, by the way. Apparently. Dragon Slayer seems very consistent right now. Might still take... Brawler's good. I think we'll just take Brawler. I like Monk with what we have right now. Venus Circle is good with the Pterodax. I like Monk with the Scrap Impulse though. I think I'm gonna do it. This could pull Scrap Imp. Or Scribe. Maybe we just take this. Yeah. We already have hard removal, so we'll try it. Guess I'll take a Drain Soul here. Priest of Disease, sure. Psychic's good too. Gotta be this. Both very good. This is like the first infuse, right? Get some infuse. The coils also, they're both really good. Probably want to get some heal though. Synergize with this technically. Synergize with the Scrap Imp better than a non-minion. Scrap Imp synergy? Oh. Pterodax synergy. Actually, Pterodax synergy. We just take it. I kind of like it actually. YOLO. Coil. Dragon count 0. Tragic. We need a 3. I don't like this one though. It is it's good for infuse for us, but it's also good for infuse for our opponent. And to be honest, the funny thing is that infuse is probably better for our opponents than it is for us. Might need some AoE. Take a deadly shot, I guess. Oh my god. And do we just take a Wax Elemental? I feel like we just take a Wax Elemental. It's good with the Reveler, good with the Scrap Imp. I feel like I'm taking too much synergy. Surely it'll be fine though. I feel like we want this over a Mana Saber. We don't have anything to ramp into because we have no late game. Or is useless. Do we want a 9-drop? Given like where our deck is, I don't know that we want a 9-drop. It's a pretty good late game card if we're gonna just take a kind of mediocre late game card though. So it feels wrong to take a 9. It just feels wrong to take a 9-drop right now. So I won't. Because we kind of need a 4 too. I don't want to heal my opponents is the problem. Turn 5 Corrupting Mist Double Swareg is kind of cool. I mean, it's better than this, I guess. I guess we take that. Our secret's gonna save this deck? Probably not. Getting this into a Scrap Imp though. Coin Scrap Imp into turn 3 Imp King Boss. That's a way to actually just win. More synergy, I guess. Well, we are like fucking hyper aggro, I guess. The deck is a 67, which I think is the worst deck I've drafted this meta by rating. The thing is that our tempo is pretty good. So like, I mean, we're probably not gonna get super far, but I don't think this is gonna like completely fail. We probably mulligan like practically any card that isn't a one. I think we mulligan any card that isn't a one drop or Scrap Imp. 100% of the time, actually. Maybe we keep Duster. If we have a 2, maybe we keep Imp Game Boss. Okay, bro, we have like 4 non-curve cards in this deck. How do we have all of them in our opening hand? What the fuck? Okay, well, at least we have more Quo. Active. You guys remember when we had a minion on board? Okay, so we're the aggro deck and we're getting smarked already. This is like turn 5 on our first game. And our opponent played a Loot Hoarder on turn 2. And we're still getting smorked. I think we have problems. Alright, so we just win this 50-50 though, right? Actually good at the game, nice. Masked Reveler better than Scribe? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Highest value Masked Reveler in history. That didn't spawn a 10 drop. Have I ever retired a deck? I think I did like once. I don't tend to. Nice. It's actually really nice because that'll give us a 1-1 to eat with the Pterodax, theoretically. Oh, our opponent just has this fucking on-curve top-decked Swamp Queen Agatha at 0-0. Okay, that's fair. Totally fair. We have 29k points bet on 0 to 5. Reasonable. You could go for the value trade here, but I'm worried about like a lightning storm cleaning that up. Like Divine Shield's probably better than health. Maybe not. Maybe. Could have been worth going for the health, because then you wouldn't really feel the need to kill the 2-1, so then you could push the 3 damage me, that's better. Lightning Storm and Maelstrom Portal. In the wrong order, at least. Order lol. Okay, what kind of worked out? Worked out pretty well, actually. Am I supposed to take that trade? I'm not sure. You probably get punished for not trading, but the question would be like how bad did you get punished? Because if we weren't a Warlock, you'd have to go phase 100%. But, you know, we have life taps, so even though our deck's kind of garbage. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, well, good thing we...
Put some gloves on.
I guess it's a good thing we went value route. What the fuck? Like, what am I gonna do? Not play him? Remember when I drafted one of these over a 2-drop? A perfectly functional 2-drop? Okay, our opponent literally is Renoing himself. Okay, our opponent also has, What's the polite way of putting this? Damage in the, cerebral region, is that the correct way to say this? Cerebral is one of those words I use constantly, which I don't actually know what it means. What is the definition of this card? It's from the cerebrum. That makes sense, actually. I guess that makes sense, yeah. I guess that was right, then. Oh, wait. Fuck. I have to, like, trade this way, then. And trade off the wolf. We're gonna get fatigued. Yeah, it's kind of bad. I don't know why I'm waiting. Oh, nice. This is already infused. Okay. Did it, chat? There's nothing in our deck that we couldn't play. We just need a full mulligan for our Imprisoned. Yeah, the thing is we did that this game and then we didn't. Oh my god, this guy's fucking Discover Murlocs. Can you get this Battlegrounds shit out of this actually... Can you stop playing Battlegrounds cards? What the fuck? Get this shit out of Arena. The fuck is all of this trash? Noble Sword Range Soul combo. I think we just, unfortunately, just let this get buffed now. I don't know what the fuck we're hoping for. There's like actually no way we win. The rest of our deck has to take out his entire deck on value, which is just fucking completely impossible. I can't even reduce damage. It's so painful. This might be the worst deck I've ever had, to be honest. The sad thing is that it's not worth retiring just because if we drew Scrap Imp 12 times, we could 12-0 with this. If we drew Scrap Imp 12 games in a row. You know? We'll try keeping Duster. We're against a 0-1 opponent, so maybe we don't need Scrap Imp to win, theoretically. That's what you mean? Exactly. See, our opponent is just better at the game than us. It's actually good though. At least we can actually duster his Scrap Imp turn. Yeah, you see how our opponent full mulliganed and hit his Scrap Imp? Because they're just better. It's really good that we can at least block that. He didn't tap either, so he's getting much less value out of this. He'll have better tempo, but he won't have as many cards buffed, obviously. He's losing imp cards. Good thing we kept the duster, I guess. Unless tossing this would have gotten a Scrap Imp. If we had tossed this and not drawn Scrap Imp, we would have 100% lost this game. This might keep us in it. Still a big might. But this is really good. To just slow down this turn. The most critical turn. Okay. Alright, we have that later. We did slow it down his turn really badly, but we don't have a good turn regardless. And play a 4/4? Like, that's my best play right now. So pathetic, but I think this is the best play. It's alright. He has a 2-mana 3/3 that gives him like 8/8 in stats. Hand buff. We have a 4-mana 4/4. Those are basically about the same, right? Oh, he has a fucking Zola. To be fair, I guess I didn't need to keep this, because I was gonna play the thing anyway. Chat, do I just leave? I feel like this is like completely pointless to even try at this point. In theory, we have a chance because he's playing very weak tempo now. In theory. If this was Kidnap, I would just leave. Actual perjury, okay. Because this is very greedy. Guess that's fine. Try to have this get countered. Okay. We found a use for our Scrap Imp. Counter spell bait. We did it. Counter minion bait. We did it, chat. We countered our opponents. Oh, why does he have a fucking 5-mana 9/9 that deals 5 damage to Battlecry, chat? Wait, hold up. It was showing the Scrap Imp thing. Does that work? Is that actually gonna work? That'd be hilarious. Alright, I'll keep this in hand for science. We'll keep a minion hand to see if we actually get the buff or not. We have to just go face, right? Because what if we still get the buff? Oh, I see we lost.
Let the pain speak to me.
We didn't get the buff. We have no outs. Whether or not I play this, we have no outs. Because we have no, we have actually no fucking face damage outside of this direwolf. Like how did we draft a deck this bad? How is this possible? This is the best class in the game right now. How is it possible to get a deck this bad? It's not even, it shouldn't even be fucking possible. This actually is probably the worst deck I've ever drafted. It's too bad we didn't have this. If I didn't have the Scrap Imp, I would 100% know that this is the worst deck we've ever drafted. Does it seem to you like they aren't going to do dual class this Halloween? Well, they haven't announced the Hallow's End event, right? We just won't know until they announce that event. Wait, we just queue into 3 straight Warlock? No, the last one was... First one was... Oh my god, we did it, chat. Nice. Do I want a Void Terror? Probably not. I'll keep this because it gets buffed into a 4/7. We're just going to coin Scrap Imp into tap. Hey, on the bright side, I needed a short YouTube run to put on my channel because I need to like edit. I don't have enough time to actually edit a full run. And this run will be perfect. Worst deck I've ever drafted. Find out how well that YouTube clickbait works. Pretty sure it doesn't work very well. Well, we might as well experiment though. Imagine I misclick and I accidentally tap. Hey, if you coin tap into Scrap Imp, you get more value. You probably die from the greed, but maybe it works. Okay. Maybe I Drain Soul. I should probably Drain Soul, actually. You only get like one more buff, which is nice because it's a +2/+2 buff because they unnerfed this card for some ungodly reason. But we have what we need, let's be honest. Our opponent's templing an Evil Genius, we should probably respect it a little bit. I kind of want to get 2 minions out, so I think I'll do that. Like, obviously we could eat this, it's pretty good, but you know, Warlock has the most hard removal of every class. We're playing right into Siphon Soul turn. Probably not the turn to do that. It'd probably be fine though, it's just, I think this is better. Because you can try to hit like cannot be targeted or something. The thing that's funny is like based off, we'll see what he plays for his other cards, but based off what we've seen so far, we've only seen 3 cards, but his deck on average is better than our cards, than our deck right now. We'll see if that changes though. Because it'd be funny if we actually... It's pretty likely that we face a better deck than ours. Okay, maybe it's not a better deck. So that card is worse than any card in our deck. We did a chat, we found a deck that's worse than ours. We actually managed it. There's no like great mid-size AoE in Warlock, right? Unless I'm forgetting one. I don't think there is, so I'll trade this way. I might just be forgetting one. Let me know if I'm forgetting one. Attack seems good. Cannot be targeted seems good. I probably should have taken cannot be targeted the first time, to be honest. I don't think I care to protect the Divine Shield. I have some questions. I mean, that's synergy. Pretty cool synergy, actually.
Where you followed?
You drew him in the wrong order, though. Seems rather weak. Wait, did he have the Fiendish Circle in hand when he tempoed the Evil Genius? Now I have questions. I think they're just a new player, though. Unfortunately, like, you can see they don't even have, like, the golden portrait. Like, this is just a... This is the, oh, this is the viral card back, too. Yeah, this is just, like, a super, super new player. It probably actually is their first arena run ever. Legitimately. And this is why Blizzard doesn't like us, chat. We do this to the new players. It's unfortunate. Why did we have to draw Scrap Imp that game? Because we didn't need Scrap Imp to win that game. We would have won that game anyway. We draw Scrap Imp the game we don't need it. Can we draw Scrap Imp in the games that we actually need it? I assume it's good to keep this. I almost like want a hard mull for the Scrap Imp, but the other problem is if you mulligan this away, it's like doubly bad because not only do you not have your one drop, but also you don't want to fucking draw this on like turn 7, you know? Strength, right? Yeah. Maybe should I add our last opponent? I can add him. I have like the friendly quest. Should add him and just be like, yo. I have 1500 XP. How are we missing curve with this deck? I don't. This is the second time we've missed curve with this deck. I don't know how the fuck. It's possible, but we find a way. When there is a way for something bad to happen with this deck, we find the way. Honestly, I should probably just do this. You can deny him the healing technically, but it's probably a bad idea to just give up your guy here. Can my opponent stop having strength totems? Is that possible? I mean, I know the answer is no, but... Could he just not do that? At least we're winning on board, because our opponent played nothing but hermits. Yeah, it is funny, right? Like, we literally only have, like, 4 cards. What do we have? Like, 6 cards. We have 6 cards above 3 mana. And we have not hit curve perfectly this entire run. Except for that last game where we didn't need it. It's actually remarkable. And now we're getting fucking chiseled. Chiseled is like the best shaman card in the game right now. We can kill this, but I don't think I care enough to trade something. Because if he's killing and taking the damage, I think we're just fine with it. Why does he always have strength totem? Why do they always have strength totem? It's weird, I guess we do this. I don't even know what I want. We don't need more attack, right? I guess Death Rattle's cool. I don't know if I'm even supposed to care about that. Base might just be better. I think if he hit another if he hit another taunt, he was probably alive.
What a delightful party. Party's over.
Let's see, let me check. As you go here, here, here. Yeah, like he was alive, right? I think this was the best way to do it. We did a chat, we won a game without Scrap Imp. Oh god, not a priest. Oh no. Okay, at least a 2-2 priest never has location, right? Surely. Surely. Oh, there was a way to lethal through it? Maybe I didn't think very hard about it. You're probably right. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true. At least we have the combo chat. Look at this value. Come on. Fuck. Actually, I probably should have killed the shard, huh? Because then he could have... I probably actually should have killed the shard. Maybe? Because you kill the shard, then he's guaranteed to not get that. Probably was better. No, it was just better, right? Well... Yeah, no, it was actually just better. I think it was just correct to kill the shard instead. Yeah. Holy fuck. Oh, good thing we're good at the game. Actual combo. Is our deck OP? You stop playing cards that are better than every card in our deck? Could you just not do that? I don't want to give him this. I don't want to give him this either. It's really bad actually. I could not kill this and try to dump my hand actually. That's an option. It's not a great option. Jokes on you, my hand suck. The problem is our hand doesn't suck. Like, these are actually all really good. These are like 4 of the best cards for him to have in our entire deck. I feel like giving him this is not an option. Giving him this is really bad too. Let's do it this way. So we get a 50-50 to give him this instead of the Murloculum. Poison! Next best thing, I guess.
I am one with the candle.
Am I going absolute max damage?
where you followed.
Random explosive trap appears. I probably assume it is explosive, right? It probably is. We'll test with this, I guess. Yeah. Pretty sure it is. Oh no, what a surprise. I had no idea, chat. Could play this. Don't have to. I don't think he's sitting on an AoE. You don't need it for lethal, so you don't have to play it. But like, you know, it might be the extra 2 damage you need. It's always funny when you have this card when you're trying to kill your opponent. Because the one problem is if they just have like, I don't think Penance is in, but like, you know, if they just have like a single removal, playing it does give them the option to probably just remove it and then live on board. But that would probably be okay. You want to see their hand. Just add them after game, be like, hey, your hand seemed to really fucking suck. How did you manage to lose to us? How are we missing curve again, by the way? Apparently. Did I not draft enough 2-drops? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 2-drops. What the fuck? I have 8 2-drops and also a couple 1s. Like, I have 10 cards. Here. Still haven't drawn it.
The culprit was not tiny.
3-mana cable wrap. I have a bad feeling he has a damage lackey. Think about like doing this instead. I think it's probably better because like I kind of think I'm getting damage lackeyed and then get value theoretically out of this. One of these days I'll have a read where the knowledge will actually like help me. One of these days. Dealing with it this turn, you can describe next turn easily. Probably just the play. It just means we're fucking tapping again, which is pathetic.
For my discretion. You are excused.
Okay. Found Scrap Imp. Probably drop Scrap Imp next turn. There's no way we can do it right now. It's a good turn to do it next turn though, theoretically. Well, I don't know, we might have to go double 3. I think we have to go double 3 next turn. Oh, well that's a play. Okay. That'll do. These all suck. This will take can't be targeted. Fuck. I didn't realize this was gonna pop. I could have went for the taunt then. Yeah. If he wants a value trade, let him, I guess. You can play everything next turn. It's funny how Scrap Imp has actually been the worst card in our deck, but it's just because it's not the Scrap Imp's fault, it's just because everything else is shit. Okay. It is the Scrap Imp's fault from not entering our hand on turn 2. Or prior to turn 2. Fucking charged Devil Sword. I'm just thinking like what stats we want the Void Terror to be. I've been big game hunted too many times in games like this. We should keep it below 7 attack. I guess I'll eat this. It's just a 5/9 stat line doesn't feel amazing right now, but because like potentially like eating a 3/2 would just probably be better against. You make like a 6/6, it'd just be better against whatever he's gonna buff. But 3 and 2, and he has 2 fucking Scrap Imps. Alright, we just top deck our removal, right? Oh, we already no, we still have it. I don't know, if he has a ward clear, we're gonna lose anyway, so I'm not gonna pre-trade anything. Not even gonna think about it. He still wants value, which is an interesting choice. So it's the last thing he needs right now. I don't think that's... I guess it's fine, actually. Worst draw on our deck, nice. That's not the worst draw on our deck. Don't think it's worth playing this here. I'm not convinced he has anything great in his hand. He might. He's already shown a much better deck than he should have at 3 and 2 theoretically. I don't think he has anything good in his hand, but he might. It's only a fucking 5-mana ogre that also gives the fucking Blessing of Kings. It's not that good. He has 3. What?
Side effects? No. Trust me.
You win this time.
I'm be right back. At this point, we're gonna win by having fewer Scrap Imps by our opponent. It's basically why we won that game, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have kept cards that aren't Scrap Imp. Alright, we'll draw one of our 10-2 drops, right? I really shouldn't have kept this card at least. Keeping this is probably okay. That's not what I wanted. Oh, he has a fucking Pyros.
You're paying for my discretion.
It's actually good for us, to be honest, because Pyros will give us a win condition via just getting tempo swung by him playing a bunch of dumb stats later. It's like not actually Copium, probably good for us that he got that.
You cannot understand.
Okay, it's like a mild level of Copium. It's about a 4 out of 10 on the Copium scale.
I am one with the candle.
Could just kill that. Oh. Alright, we'll take... I guess I'll do that one. It's less mana efficient, but I think it's worth using the one that's targeted, not able to be targeted.
I am one.
You are excused.
Just wasting so much mana though.
We shall end this disturbance.
0 mana renew. I was gonna say, we've unfortunately approached the point where we can't we're at 4 and 2, we can't really complain that much of our opponent having not terrible decks anymore. Truly a disaster. We can't complain about that, then what are we doing with our lives? And I think this turn we're just gonna play a bunch of stats and hope nothing bad happens. Well, he played Psionic Probe. Jokes on you, our deck sucks. Spell from hand though. You could have gotten Mortal Coil, Drain Soul. It's either Mortal Coil or Drain Soul. It's not too bad, I guess. I would rather he not have a Drain Soul. I mean, I'd rather him not have a Mortal Coil. We'll see if he has it though. Okay, no Mortal Coil at least. That would have been really bad. Holy fuck. Well, good thing we saved our removal. I guess I just killed this. Silence. Yeah, but it's funny, like the rare time you see a Basis Raider get silenced and not killed immediately. Don't see that very often.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, the Pyros, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. I should probably just ignore this, huh?
What a delightful
Side
party.
effects?
You have a wax elemental to block it and just... hit him in the face with our board a few times. Hope the priest stops moving. Generally what you want to do against priests, you just hit them until they, you know, stop doing things.
I brought enough for everyone.
Dude, that imp got wrecked. Okay, how am I dealing with the 10-10 he's going to play next turn? Fuck! Worst card in our deck, chat.
Party's over. Party's over.
Yeah, I don't think I want to give him a 10-10 right now.
Not nice to see.
Maybe I should, I don't know.
What a delightful party.
That's fucking terrible. Our entire deck loses to this thing, probably. Turns out it was fucking horrifically bad that he got this. Because what I could do is just let these get buffed. I'll eat whatever else I draw with this. I think I might have to do that. Maybe I draw a spell. We are winning on card advantage, but we're not. But... Should have taken Divine Shield, probably. Nice. Would have been slightly better, technically. To have the Divine Shield, you would have had a Nova first. Well, at least that runs over. 4 is better than you thought. It's better than I thought, too. And we finished our Murloc quest. Not one it to be off. It's really a tragedy. To be honest, like, because as I said, like, our deck would win based off of how unlucky we got drawing the Scrap Imp. 4 is significantly above average. I think we should have gone 4, but it should have been off of the back of top decking, of having the Scrap Imp on turn 2. That would have been my expectation, but based off of how little we drew it, I would have expected only 1 or 2. So, in a sense, we overperformed.